Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill. I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe, all right? Shout out to Druuill Nation, the Galactic Family, and the GCVs. Let's get right into it, shall we? Look, how to find yourself after narcissistic abuse and relocate your desires and values that have been pushed so far away from you because of negative thinking. Let's get right into it. Unfortunately, narcissists, they're not the most positive, uplifting people, if you don't know that by now. And when they get around uplifting people, they have to bring them down. It's just a part of what they do to make them feel better about themselves. It's an ego thing. All right. It's an ego thing. And they make you lose yourself because it's so much time ruminating and it's so much time focused on negativity and evil. And when you don't know how to process it and you don't know how to wrap your mind around it, you kind of lose yourself because you spent so much time putting your peace to the side, putting what you normally do to the side, how you choose to live your life to the side. Your life has now been overtaken by this negative energy, this negative spirit. All right, whether it's someone that you have to work with or someone you live around or someone in your family, and you have to see them all the time, which constantly causes you to be thinking about them. Negative thoughts are bad for you. Anybody that makes you continuously think negative thoughts, that's bad for you. So when people are constantly causing you to think negative thoughts, it's not good for a person to stay in that environment because negative thoughts will destroy you. Negative thoughts destroy your health. Negative thoughts destroy your energy. They destroy how you view yourself, your self-esteem, your courage, your confidence. These are all things that narcissists destroy with their negativity. And when you're being abused by them, the way that they abuse you in a way to where they end up feeling better at the end of your interaction with them, at the end of the time you spend with them. They'll call you out to dinner and say, hey, let's go out, and pay for you to go do something. But really, they'll use paying for food as a way to take you out and to make you feel bad about yourself. So they're the only ones that are going to be enjoying that meal. You're the whole time going to be second guessing yourself, uh, second guessing how you feel about your relationship with them, whether they're real or are they fake. Did they just say this to get underneath my skin? Was that an innuendo towards me? Was that a jab towards me? Did somebody just throw me under the bus? Was this something negative that they said towards me? And it's really it's not good, you know. It's like to constantly every day have your self-esteem put down, to constantly every day have yourself belittled, to constantly every day have people try to play with you and people think it's okay to do that. You lose you focus on them. They become energy vampires because they steal your focus. If these are people you have to live with or see every day, or you, it's some reason you have to go meet up with them or you have to have some type of interaction with them, it makes it even worse because they know that they're abusing you and they know that they're putting you down. They know that they're taking out how they feel on you, and they know they're not treating you like a person should treat another person. And if you didn't have to deal with them, they know that if they were you, they would leave. Anybody in their right mind would not deal with them and would not continue this relationship, would not continue this friendship, would not continue being a part of the family, would not continue working there. And you lose yourself in that because, especially as an empath, you put other people first. So when people start treating you wrong, the first thing you think of is, what can I do to fix it? What am I doing wrong? What's the part I'm playing in this? Because you're a caring, giving person. All right. And that over caring, that over giving causes you to put others first. All right, that overgiving causes you to put others above yourself. So to where when people will treat you bad, you'll try to stick around and see how you could make them better, see if you could fix them. And that's not the way to do things. You don't have to fix anybody. That's not your job. So in order to find yourself, you're going to have to figure out how you lost yourself. That's why I'm going over all these things, because somewhere along the line, dealing with these types of people and the relationships that they have to offer, you'll lose yourself, because it's not like it's not real love. It's not a genuine connection, and you lose yourself in the fakeness, in the stress, in the fake love, in the trying to be there for people who aren't emotionally there for you, trying to be around people um, that really don't care about how you feel as a person. All right, if somebody is able to buy you some food, or take care of this for you, or take care of that for you, or make sure you're not outside homeless, then they feel they have the right to treat you any way they want. And that's just not the case, right? Some of these people will be trying to help you and expect you to do things, but they beat you down to the point to where now you're depressed, and they actually know that. A lot of them will break you down into a state to where you have to depend on them, and then they'll call you lazy and say bad things about you, even though they put you into the state of depression. When people are in a state of depression, depression hits everybody different. That's why they correlate depression to like a ton of bricks, because it'll weigh you down. And with some people, they get so depressed that they can't move. Some people get so depressed that they don't get up, they don't clean, they don't shower, they don't brush their teeth, or wash their hair, or nothing like that. All right, some people are so depressed that, not because they have to, but they wear the same thing every day. Some people are so depressed that they don't wash their clothes, they don't go to the laundromat, they just put on the same old stuff every day. That's why as people walking, you're like, yo, why does this person live like that? That's depression, homie. That's depression, homeboy, homegirl. That's what you don't want in your life. That's why it's good for you to have God in your life, because he'll restore you. He'll restore your soul. When thou art cast down, there is lifting up. And that's why it's good to know these certain things, because these things are vital to your survival, especially when you have people out here that are purposely, their whole goal is to try to destroy you, to try to destroy your life, try to destroy how you view yourself. And this is what narcissistic abuse does. It destroys how a person views themselves. Like, people will see you and you'll have a good idea of yourself. You'll see your life with a positive outlook. And unfortunately, there are some people who have raised us up under narcissistic abuse, and they destroyed that. They may have taken care of us. They may have bought us clothes. They may have fed us. They may have made sure we didn't have to live outside. But as far as our sense of self, as far as our self-esteem, as far as everything that you need to be a functional, dependent adult on your own, without needing help from anyone, or without having to call on anybody to help with this or help with that, they destroyed that. So it's up to us to take accountability, to not blame people, but we have to find ourselves. And we have to find ourselves by finding our courage, refinding our purpose in life, refinding the things that make us feel good about ourselves, refinding our self-esteem to where we are confident in our ability to succeed and to live life as an adult. Because a lot of people will lie to you and gaslight you. They have taken care of you your whole life, but mentally they have kept you into a state to where you're helpless and you're like a child, because you're depending on other people to come help you and take care of you, because you aren't confident in your ability to do that for yourself. And that's just keeping it real. You're not any less qualified to take care of yourself. You're not missing any qualifications to take care of yourself. You're just missing the spiritual accountability. And when I say spiritual accountability, I mean spiritual confidence, the spiritual upliftment that people are supposed to instill in a person. But you won't get that from jealous upbringing. People can take care of you, feed you, take you to basketball games, buy you shoes and clothes, and be jealous of you and have a secret disdain and hatred towards you. Yes, it's very wicked, but it's completely possible. So one of the things that you'll face as a scapegoat, because if you're still in this video and if it resonates with you, that's what this particular situation is being discussed about. You understand that the dynamic in which you grew up in, it was incorrect. It wasn't right. That you were taken care of to the best of the ability to where a person can be taken care of, but emotionally and psychologically, you were not treated the best. All right. So it's different forms of abuse. You don't have to cut somebody with a razor, pour salt in it, and then hit them with a belt every other day for them to be abused. You can make somebody not believe in themselves. That's abuse. You can make a child not be confident in themselves. That's abuse. You can make a child always have to depend on you and be dependent on your ideas, your thoughts, be dependent on you for self-esteem, be dependent on you for courage. All right. A lot of people will hold back love from certain people because they know that's going to make that person codependent on them. That's going to make that person doubt themselves. All right. The normal upbringing where, like I was talking about, spiritual accountability, the encouragement, the upliftment that most people get from normal family dynamics. A lot of people who have been narcissistically abused, who lost themselves, they didn't get that. They don't even know who they are because you've been abused to the point to where you don't even have your own identity. All right, some of you guys were abused to the point to where people were so up close controlling everything you did to where now you don't even know who you are because they went overboard with their parenting, or they went overboard with them taking care of you. They went beyond what a parent was supposed to do, and they did that on purpose because they didn't want to let you go and be off and grow up and be a normal functional person like everyone else. All right, there's some parents that don't want their child to be better than them, so they'll cripple the child while it's a child to keep that child dependent upon them, to where before they make a decision, they're contacting mom and dad. Before they do something to where a person would just be like, hey, I want to do this, they contact mom and dad. And a lot of times they create these situations because they want you to fail and they don't want you to succeed. They know if they create a dynamic to where you're dependent on them for everything, finances, ideas, self-esteem, courage, confidence, then they have control over you. And this is what a lot of narcissists want. They want control over you in a very deceptive, sneaky, diabolical, destructive way. And they know that if they have this control over you, then the likelihood of you being able to have confidence is slim to none. And also, they'll be able to tell you if you should do something or not. You'll be like, hey, do you think I should do this? And this will be something that you should just go do on your own without having to consult or ask anyone. But the thing is, when you go do them, since they've already set up this dynamic to where they may have some jealousy towards you, they may want to be better than you, they don't want to see you succeed kind of thing, they're not going to give you the right proper advice. No, I don't think you should go do that. You're not ready yet. When you're more than ready, when you're more than well equipped, you don't have skills, you'll never be good at that. You should go do something else. That's not going to make you any money. And it's like, you should keep these things to yourself because a lot of them just don't want to see you fail. A lot of them don't want to see you not succeed, but it's not your fault that they don't believe in themselves. You believe in yourself. So you'll go out and take chances. You'll go out and believe in God. You'll go out and trust the ability that God put in you. But where the abuse comes in and where you lose yourself is they will destroy that feeling in you by making you second guess yourself when you go to them. Like, I was talking to someone the other day and they were gaslighting me. They were like, oh, my cousin said this to me and it really put me down, and it put me down for like some months, and I didn't believe in myself, and I didn't have anyone to tell me to believe in myself. You don't need anyone to tell you to believe in yourself. All you need is people to not destroy your positivity. People already have enough everything. It's just people see it in you and they choose to destroy it. And then you got to find it. Most like you're born with everything in you innately already. That's why they have to start when you're a child. Everybody's already born with them, in them, everything that they need and everything that they have. All you got is what you're going to get. You're not getting anything else. I hate to break it to you. God ain't got nothing else to give you. It's just you had things in you that people saw in you, and they did not see that in themselves. And they either thought you were too young, or because they raised you, they thought that it was going to make you better than them. or they thought it was going to create a better life for you, or they saw a gift that you had that was going to make you rich or prosperous or famous or successful, something that a lot of people wanted. You'll be surprised how many people want to be like successful and famous and all these things, but they just sit around and they don't do anything to work towards that. They don't do anything to work towards that. They sit around, they don't work towards that. They whatever they do is not correlating in it's not correlating to what they want to be. So when what you do doesn't correlate to what you want to be, you're never going to have what it is you desire. And they don't want because they don't want to have it, they don't want you to have it. They don't want to be successful, or they can't be successful, they're not going to want you to be successful. So if you have if you have a parent or a brother or a family member or a boss or a girlfriend, anybody, if anybody that's around you that has a broken dream, or they gave up and they now have become a narcissist because of that, and they hate everyone and everything that's successful and everything that's going to make it and everything that looks like it has a hope or a chance, that's a very hard situation to be in, because you're gonna have to please people. And a lot of time where you lose yourself is by pleasing people, pleasing these narcissists, because I have to act a certain way to get love. I have to be a certain way to get noticed. I have to be a certain way to get appreciated. And it's like, okay, I'll not be this person. I'll not be who I'm supposed to be. We all knew that we were better than everybody around us growing up. We just didn't act like it because we were made to be afraid of being who we truly were. All right. If you're watching this video, I know that you grew up having to walk on eggshells. And I know nobody's perfect. I'm not talking about being a perfect anything. What I am talking about is not destroying what you see in someone. You don't have to be perfect to treat somebody with respect. You don't have to be perfect to not destroy somebody's self-esteem. You don't have to be perfect to not destroy somebody's sense of self-worth. You don't have to be perfect to not destroy the confidence in somebody. That's gaslighting. It's hard being a parent. I'm sure it is, but I'm sure it's not that hard to where you got to destroy your child's sense of self. It's hard raising little Junebug. I'm going to make him feel like he ain't going to be shit. That'll fix it. That will fix. You know what? That's it right there. I don't feel like raising my child. I'm mad that I have kids. I should have never had kids. So the fact that I have kids, I'm gonna take it out on them and make them responsible for the fact that I had them. I do everything for you. I feed you. I clothe you. I do everything for you. That's like getting a job and complaining about your job, yo. I gotta do everything here. I gotta take out the trash. I gotta wash the dishes. I gotta wash the windows. I gotta clean this. I gotta clean that. Did you check the job description, ma'am, sir? Did you check the job description? Cleaning, mopping. Well, I didn't sign up for all that. Your signature's at the bottom. That's not my signature. I didn't sign that. And that like we're making fun of that, and that's life, that we're playing with that, but that's really how that thing goes. All right, that's really how that thing goes, man. And it's like they will do certain parts. Like I said, they'll clothe, they'll feed, they'll provide shelter. But when it comes down to certain things, they're like, I didn't sign up for that. So it's like, okay, you didn't sign up for that, cool. But I hope you didn't sign up for trying to destroy me as a person. I hope you didn't try to sign up for destroying my sense of self-worth. I hope you didn't sign up for trying to make me feel bad about myself because I have some real positive things about me that a person could have to offer to the world, to where they could prosper off of and create an awesome life for themselves. Yeah. So you have to find yourself. How you find yourself is, what do you love to do? All right, narcissistic people, they hate to see you work on your goals and dreams. When you were trying to become something as a child, when you loved something that you were doing, and it's not even all about being a child, because a lot of this stuff happens in adulthood. You just realize that it happened to you as a child as well. So it's like some people, you'll have slow people who are narcissists. They'll be like, oh man, childhood trauma, man, it's real. It's not even childhood trauma when this stuff continues into adulthood. That's childhood trauma plus adulthood. I'm pretty sure if it just happened in childhood and it stopped and people changed and it wasn't happening anymore, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't be as abused as they were. Like, okay, it happened when I was a kid. I'm going to have to do some work on myself, and I'm going to have to get over that. I'm going to heal my childhood trauma. But imagine trying to heal childhood trauma or figure out whatever's wrong with you from when you were a child. You probably already know what was wrong with you, because if you're watching this video, you're highly intelligent, highly intuitive, because you're connected to God, and God is smart, and he created you, and you're smart. So you probably already know what happened to you as a child. And when something happened to you as a child, you're not really going to take that out on the person unless it was very drastic or it was wrong. Even if it was, even if you have taken it out on them, because it's been some time, you had some time to heal. It would have been some time for you to heal. Even if you didn't heal all your wounds from when you were a child, you would have been like, okay, I'm an adult now. Let me live my life, focus on living my life, and whatever I got to do to heal myself, cool, I'll go through that. But when the trauma is still happening as an adult, when people are still doing the same thing to you that you were doing when you were a fucking kid, it's like, yo, when is this shit gonna fucking stop, man? Like, when am I gonna be able to have a break from how you feel towards me, because you just it's just something about you that just you don't like me about. And then they try to gaslight you and say, oh, you don't like us. Oh, you don't like, these people are pathetic, man. And they really want you to feel bad about how they feel towards you, because they can't regulate their own or process their own thoughts or feelings or negativity. And they want to blame others for it. Narcissists do not take accountability for their own actions. These people will blame you until the day they die. You don't like me. You don't want to be around me. And it's like, that's the furthest thing from the truth. I don't want to be around you because of the type of person that you are. The type of person that you are makes me question my sanity, makes me have low self-esteem. No, imagine walking into a room to where this room makes you feel like shit. And if you have the choice to walk out of it, but then the person who owns that room talking about you don't want to come here, huh? You don't like being here. I know you don't like this room. You're like, what the hell's wrong with you? Every time I walk in this room, it makes me feel like shit. Where's the room that makes me feel good at? I want to be in that room. I want to be in that room. I'm trying to be in the upper room on earth. I'm trying to have my heaven here on earth. Everybody else got their heaven here. We're going to have our heaven here too, damn it. For me and you, damn it. For the viewers and Druuill, damn it. We're gonna have our heaven. Trust and believe. Everybody watching this video right now, God loves you, and you got a little piece of heaven waiting on you, and you ain't got to go to the sky to get it. You ain't got to die to get it, all right? You could be alive to get it, because the Lord madeth you to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth you to the still waters. That don't sound like heaven. I don't know what it is. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. That's heaven, baby. No wants, no fears, no mishaps. Things happen, but when they happen in heaven, it's a lot easier to deal with them. How to find yourself after narcissistic abuse. Do you love to paint? Do you love to draw? Whatever ideas you told you couldn't be, whatever you were told was stupid, whatever you were told you'll never be that, be defiant as fuck. Be defiant and go do that now. Be defiant and go be what they told you couldn't be. I don't care if you're 45 and you want to be a doctor. Become a doctor by 55 if you got to. Don't leave this world without making your dream happen, because some stupid narcissist that gave up on life because something didn't happen for them. So now they want everybody else to hate life and be miserable and suck because something didn't go right for them. This is why you have to have multiple dreams. If one fails, you can still succeed. Have multiple dreams. Don't just have one. Be a painter, be a singer, be a artist, be a clothing designer, be a barber, be a nail salon artist, be a clothing designer, be make art out of trees. Or go out trees are free. Go out to the wood, find your little tree trunk, carve that joint up and sell it. whatever. All right, whatever you want to be successful at. All right, trim hedges, be a dog whisperer, whatever you want to be. Whatever they told you was stupid and that you couldn't do it and you never be it, go do that. They abused you, told you can't be this, you couldn't be that, and because you believed them, now your life has been straight hell. Or at least it's not been what you wanted to be, or it might your life might not be straight hell. But guess what? You living in hell. You got hell on the inside. You might have everything you want on the outside. Drew, what you talking about? I got house, car, kids, even got a dog out in the back. What you talking about? I'm living in hell. You're not living the life that God intended for you to live, because that little dream that was inside of you, that little light that you was going to let shine, that hater that was involved with your raising or upbringing, or that teacher at school or whatever it was that you believed that told you you wouldn't be that, you were supposed to not believe that. When they tell you you can't be that, don't believe that. When they tell you you can't be that, don't believe that. When they tell you you can't be that, do not believe that. Don't believe it. We wouldn't have nothing in this world if somebody was to believe something that they told them they couldn't be. We wouldn't have a lot of things. And if you believe people that told you you couldn't be something, that's why you don't have a lot of things. That's why you don't have a lot of things, because you believe that, because you knew you could be that. But when they came and told you you couldn't be that, you believe that. So when they tell you you can't be that, don't believe that. You know you got everything in you to be whatever it is that you want to be, and can't nothing stop you, because you was created by the Most High God. And that's how you're supposed to live your life. You can't be that. To hell with you, Satan. Get behind me. Come to whence. Go back to whence you came, you devil. People will try to manipulate you, say you changed. All you did was wake up to their abuse. All you did was wake up to their evil and their negativity. And the fact that you don't want to deal with it anymore, that's a change. That's a change. That's a change for the better. No, I don't want to be shitted on every time I come over to the house. No. Toilets are supposed to be shitted on, not family, not friends, not co-workers, not lovers, not relationship partners, not husbands, not wives, not children, not mothers, not fathers. Nobody's supposed to be getting shitted on. My grandpa said that right in front of everybody. Don't you let nobody shit on you. He said that in front of my mom, said that in front of everybody. My grandpa said, he said, don't let nobody shit on you. I'm not letting nobody shit on me, damn it. Don't let people do you dirty and try and blame you for it, and make you feel like you're the problem because of how they feel about you. That's gaslighting in its finest. That's manipulation at its finest. Family doesn't manipulate family. People who love each other don't manipulate each other. It's too much love to be going around to be manipulated by one another. People will literally bring you down to nothing and blame you for being in a nothing state. It's like beating somebody down and crippling them so they can't walk, and then being like, yo, you can't walk. What's wrong with you? I'm doing all this walking for you, pushing you in this wheelchair. You can't walk. What's wrong with you? But you crippled this person. You destroyed this person. Made them doubt themselves. Made them not feel that they could be anything. Destroyed their confidence. Destroyed their self-worth. Made them depressed. And you wondering why this person hasn't become anything yet. This person's trying to hold on to themselves, what little bit of themselves that they got left, by trying to take a direction in life that'll give them meaning, because they've probably been controlled and told what to do and manipulated and made to feel bad about themselves their whole life. And this is why you got to find yourself after narcissistic abuse. What do you like to do? What do you like to eat? A lot of narcissists, they want to clown you and blame you for wanting to eat healthy or eat different. If you don't like what those narcissists like, too fucking bad. Like something different and tell them to go to hell. You like this, you like that. Why are you worried about it? Ain't nobody talking about bad about what you like, even though it's destroying you. See, that's why they talk bad about what you like, because you're a healthy person. You make healthy choices, whether it's mentally, whether it's spiritually, whether it's physically. That's why they talk so bad about you when you go work out. Oh, why are you doing that? You know you ain't going to continue that. You're going to do it for 30 days and then stop, just like me. When you eat healthy. Why are you eating that? That's why they talk bad about you when you go to do different things, because they want to intimidate you and make you fall back down to the level where they're at of not doing anything. When you're related to people and you're doing something, you're making a change, and they're jealous, they're going to feel like you're better than them. Oh, he's trying to be better than us. No, I'm trying to not die, and I'm trying to have a healthy life. So when you want to find yourself after narcissistic abuse, what do you like? What did you like to wear? What did you like to listen to? What did you like to do? All right, finding yourself after narcissistic abuse is just basically going no contact and enveloping yourself with self-love, doing what you love to do, making yourself feel good, making yourself feel important, realizing that you have something to offer to this world, realizing that you matter, realizing that you're important, realizing that you can take care of yourself, realizing that you have everything that you need to be a fully functioning adult, no matter who in your life tried to hold you back and make you dependent upon them for the rest of your life. And unfortunately, some sick people will do that. They will make you dependent upon them and then clown you and try to tell you that you're not doing enough and that you're lazy and that you don't work and all these terrible things. But the thing is, they want to be better than you. So they created this they created this dynamic and this reality for you. They're complaining about helping you, but the fact that they have control over what you're doing and they're able to make your life harder for you in the process, that's power for them. So the whatever help they have to give you, it doesn't matter, because they have some power over your life and they're able to complain. They're able to make you feel bad about yourself. They're able to talk down on you because they're helping you. So they really don't care. That help that they have to give you is it doesn't even compare to the supply they get from you. People will help you and put you down and make you dependent upon them just to get supply from you. It sounds weird, but they'll do it. I'm going to keep this person dependent on me. I'm going to bird feed them. I'm going to help them here, help them there. And then I'm going to put them down for not doing anything for themselves, even though I put them in this depressive state to where they didn't feel like they wanted to do anything for themselves. Before you get around narcissistic people, you're energetic, you're full of life, you're ready to go do things, you're ready to make things happen. But when you have to be around people who constantly put you down and depress you, it destroys your ambition. It makes you not want to try. Sometimes it makes you not even want to get up out of fucking bed. And then these same people who put your ass in the bed, just like that video with Diddy, and he's clowning Cassie for laying down in the fucking bed with the covers over her head and shit, not acting like he don't know what depressive state he put that girl in. And people can do that with words. Oh, I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't put no hands on you. I ain't even touch you. What you talking about? Abuse you. Bruh, it's mental. People say things to you to jack your head up to make you lose your sense of self-worth. Once you lose your sense of self-worth, your confidence, your self-esteem, they don't call it self-esteem for no reason. That's the steam that keeps you motivated. Motor, steam. That's what keeps your ass going. And people who want to sit you down and don't want to see you go because they're either old, they're jealous, they're hating, because their time has passed. They feel that they're past their time. Back in my day, people want to tell you all about their day and don't even want you to have no day. But you got to watch out for people who constantly always tell you about themselves and don't even want to hear nothing about you. Hey, you know, I got this thing. Oh, well, when I was doing this, it wasn't like that. And I don't believe those things can happen. Like, people, they'll cut you off. They don't want to hear what you have to say. You got to avoid and stay away from people who don't want to hear about the good things that happen to you in your life. When you have something good to say, when something good happens to you and people cut you off and act like they don't want to hear it, that person's diabolical and they hate you. They don't want to see you win or succeed. All right, they may do this, they may do that, but it's something within that person that they have hate for you. They're harboring hate for you. They're harboring jealousy for you. How you find yourself after narcissistic abuse is go no contact. All right, spend time doing things that you like. Spend time being by yourself. Spend time enjoying yourself. Spend time doing what you love to do. Whatever your dreams are, do them 24/7. Do them all day, every day. anything that you remembered as a child, what you like to watch, what you like to wear, anything incorporated, whatever your favorite color is, whatever your favorite food is. All right, you're going to have to do what makes you happy and keep doing it and not care about what anybody thinks. And also, you're going to have to ask God, God, help me refine myself. And God will help you do it. Because what God will do when you ask him that, because you can ask God for help when it comes to anything. God will bring the thoughts back to you. God will make it clear to you where things went wrong, where things went bad. So that way you'll have those mental pictures and you'll be like, okay, this is where this happened. That's where that happened. This is how this happened. And you'll be able to fix yourself and go from there. And you'll be able to bring yourself back to a more peaceful state. And meditation also helps too. You're going to have to release a lot of resentment. You're going to have to release a lot of anger. Man, these ambulance trucks or these ambulance vehicles, it's a lot of, it's just an organization, man. There's different people in organizations. There's different people that have different jobs that drive different vehicles that all work for the same organizations. And you could tell because they all do the same forms and levels of harassment. And that's okay, because there's going to be a lot of cars on the side of the road. Straight up. I don't care if they just put the engine in today. You don't know how strong God is. God will make it stop working. Even if God will leave that brand new car with that brand new engine on the side of a brand new road. Keep playing with a vessel. But anyway, regardless of the stalking around the area where I make my videos, it is what it is. But it's just, I find a lot of ambulances. I think those a lot of people who are like in those ambulance organizations, I think a lot of those people are in fraternal, it's like a fraternal order, just like police. So it's like there are higher up organizations, because you can't tell me the people who drive the same vehicles, right? You have the head fireman in the same vehicle as the head policeman, as the same person who's the chief ambulance or chief safety person, whatever that word is. So it's like, it's real easy to see. It's simple. And it's not like they drive, it's not like they're saving people all, they're not saving people. Depending on where you live at, if you're not in New York City, these people aren't saving people every second, in a New York minute. They're not having to drive around and save people every New York minute. So it's like, it's out of boredom. And the idle mind is the devil's workshop. These people have these cars, they're driving around on taxpayers' money, and they're stalking innocent people who they see don't live in the matrix. But that's neither here nor there. So, if you love to paint, if you love to draw, go buy yourself some art supplies. Treat yourself right. Go buy yourself some music supplies. Even if you can't sing, get you some singing lessons. Get you some piano lessons. It doesn't matter how old you are. Go rap. I don't care. Go rap. If you're 50 years old, 40 years old, go rap. I don't care. Forget Charleston White. Go rap. Live your dream. Do not leave this earth, this planet, without doing what you want to do. You want to be a airplane. You want to fly airplanes. Go get your license. Whatever you want to do, go do that shit. Whatever they told you was stupid, whatever they told you was dumb, you go do that. You will find yourself, because your happiness will bring it back to you. When you're happy, you can attract more. When you're happy, you're gonna be healing your mind. When you release certain things and you get over this narcissistic abuse, you're going to be able to heal your mind, because your thoughts aren't going to be as negative anymore. You become more positive. You become more purposeful. You become a more pleasant person. Yo, they are stalking today. The company across from the motel where I used to live at, now I just saw that the glass company truck. It's like, this is why God says you have to flee to a new city. And I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And it's like, it's just the same people, because it's like this same little swamp area. You know what I mean? It's just like the same little area of crud. A whole bunch of just cruddy people out here in one area. And it's like, what, you have a glass company, you have a job, what do you want? But the thing is, I lived across from them, so what he has to do is he has to go back report to the devil. They have to watch what I'm up to, watch what I'm doing. They take that information. He lives here. He's doing this. He has this on. He's doing this. He's still out there making his videos. He's still blah, 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 blah. It is what it is. Like, why would somebody you don't know, that doesn't care about you, that has nothing to do with you, be concerned about where the fuck you live? Like they wanna put curses on you. They need your coordinates, they need your directions to where they know where they could send the evil and the witchcraft to. But little do they know, I'm protected by the Most High God, not the Most High fraud. They're protected by the Most High fraud, Satan, and that's no protection at all. Satan, you know, man, it's like them contracts in the movies where you sign the contract and the person got their fingers crossed like this behind their back. They be trying to sign that contract with Satan. He'd be like, yeah, where's your other arm at? Don't worry about it. Hand be behind their back, fingers crossed, idiot. Stupid. Like, for real, man. They stay stupid for real. They slow for real. They dumb for real. But everything that you want to buy for yourself, go buy it. Treat yourself. All right, don't go blow all your money, but treat yourself. Wherever you want to eat, whatever you like to do, go do things you like to do and do it by yourself. You don't have anybody to do it with, do it by yourself. Don't be depressed just because your family's not there for you and they're jealous of you and they're covertly narcissistic and you all don't get along. So you can't have a normal family like everybody else. People were wondering why I was making a lot of videos, how I did it, but that's my grieving process. Psychologists say when you have narcissistic family members, you have to get it out any way you can. Some people cry, some people do this, some people do that. I did it my way. I did it my way. And it's like narcissistic parents don't want you to do things your way. They want you to do things their way, and when you don't do things their way, they're even offended by it. As this Porsche drives by right now, I deserve the finer things. That's for me. And it's like they will be offended when you don't do things their way because they want to control you. They know if you do things your way, you're going to reach success. If you do things their way, you're gonna reach a mess. You're barely just going to make it. And that's what they want. They want you to barely just make it because they know if you believe in yourself, if you believe in your ideas, you're going to be more successful. That's why they have to make you doubt yourself, and they have to kill your confidence in your sense of self-worth and your self-esteem. They have to kill these things. They